everybody, and welcome to Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we
showcase our dairy-loving cat?
I thought it was have enough whiskey to make a portable sauce.
Wait. Show off our adorable mascot?
Sweat the onions like we're Richard Simmons?
No. I know.
What?
We're gonna choose a recipe book, open to a page at random, and make whatever it says.
That's totally a plan. But we're gonna keep everything else, right?
Of course.
Okay, Casby, you can stay. Hey everybody, and welcome to an episode of Recipe Roulette being shot here at the Carleton Project. Today, helping me cook is Jordan. Jordan, what are we making today?
We're making Mexican bean soup.
Mexican bean soup. Alright, let's walk everybody through the ingredients.
1/2 cup chopped onion.
Alright.
1 clove garlic minced.
Actually, we're going to use garlic salt and teaspoon of garlic salt in place of the actual garlic.
2 tablespoons of cooking oil.
2 tablespoons of cooking oil. We got that in our little jar right here.
2 16-ounce cans of red kidney beans in the drained.
Red kidney beans.
1 16-ounce canned tomatoes cut up.
Forgot the tomatoes.
1 16-ounce canned cream style corn.
Cream style corn.
1 4-ounce can of green chili peppers, red seeded and chopped.
Chili peppers.
1 tablespoon of instant chicken, bouillon granules.
Alright, we got 2 cubes of chicken bouillon.
And 1 teaspoon ground cumin, puffy cheese noodle.
And we got the cumin here. And yeah, we gotta make the puffy cheese noodles. Can you flip to page 89? And I can go through the ingredients for that.
The noodles part?
Yep, puffy cheese noodles. Right there.
Okay. 1 beaten egg.
Does it say 1? 3.
3.
Yeah, so we got 3 eggs.
1 tablespoon milk.
Milk's in the fridge.
3/4 cup all-purpose flour.
3 cups of all-purpose flour.
Yeah. 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese.
That's also in the fridge.
And 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Baking powder. That was sugar that was actually, I've got that mixed up. We don't need that. So we got the flour, baking soda, the cheese, and the milk is in the fridge, and the eggs are right here. So let's get the soup together, and then we'll make the noodles. Alright. So, hand back the recipe book. Okay. So, got our hot plate over here. So we've got our pot nice and hot. We're putting our 2 tablespoons of oil into this. I want to dump the onions, the garlic salt, and the pepper into that. Use a spatula to scrape the plate.
Oh, brother.
That's alright. Vacuum afterwards. Spatula. We're just looking to get a good sweat on these onions so they'll start turning translucent. And I do a lot of Indian cooking, so one of the things is I like to put all my spices in. while I'm sweating my onions. It helps the oils and flavors come out of the spices. It's called blooming. I'll give those a stir, and I'll get the beans, chilies drained. Yeah. Those will be nice and sweat. Keep stirring. I'm going to add the beans in. Chilies. Oh, beans. Part 2. And our chopped chilies. Can opener.
You're still supposed to be stirring?
Yep. Don't want anything to get stuck onto the bottom. Doing good. To, because we forgot the tomatoes, I'm going to add a cup of water to this. Cup of water. It's been forever since I've used bouillon cubes. I forgot how hard these things are to open. Bouillon cube. Two bouillon cubes. Alright. Now we can just let this sit for 25 minutes, and need to, actually it's not 25 minutes, it's 25 minutes once we put the noodles together. So we're just going to leave this on heat, turn that down to medium, and let our soup soupify. Now for the noodles. Alright, so we got our 3 beaten eggs. Then we need, if you want to measure out, we don't have the milk is frozen rock solid. So if you want to measure out 1 tablespoon of water.
I don't know how to measure water.
Alright. Basically,
Oh.
take it, pour it like that. So.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. And then we need a teaspoon of our baking powder. So that's a half teaspoon, so you're going to want to put 2 of those into here. Yep. That's 1. There's 2. Oh, this is good.
It just didn't look like enough.
Yeah. 2. And then we needed how much? Half cup of Parmesan cheese. So looks like a half. Then we had 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Now for a trick for stirring this dough together to make our cheesy noodles, just use the handle and get it all stirred up. Because we're making a dough, it's going to be stiff.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. I'll do some fancy editing, make it look like you did all the work.
Yeah.
That's still fairly wet. Alright. In the white cabinet out here, there's like a cookie sheet. Can you grab that for me? Very bottom of it. Alright. We don't have more flour, but we do have more cheese. There. Stop being sticky.
Oh, we had cooked.
Alright, so once we got our dough made, we're going to flatten it out. Better to use a rolling pin, but I just got the knife on hand. We're just going to. cut this into strips. Could have probably used a bit more flour. I mean, less like noodles, more like dumplings. This is the point. We take our noodles, which, as I said, are probably going to be more closer to dumplings. Yeah, we're going the straight dumpling route. One of the hazards of like making a recipe for the first time is you don't have a lot of practice with it. But one of the great things about soups is it is so easy to just wing it. Be able to just grab some ingredients, whip something up, let it sit on the stove, especially these cold, rainy days we've been having here this past week or so in Maine. It's kind of nice to have something hot and tasty going on the stove. I'm going to set that in the sink. Alright, so I'm going to crank our heat up. Try not to get cheesy dough all over the knob. Crank our heat up medium-high. And I'm going to put a cover on this. And let this cook for 25 minutes until our now dumpling, not noodles, are cooked. So we'll be back for the first bite. Alright, so in Jordan here, we're going to try our first bite of this, give our opinion. Wow, I'm actually quite impressed.
Yeah, after real good.
What was that?
Real good.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that means I have to keep the cookbook. Because every cookbook's got 3 strikes, and that one's actually redeemed itself. Alright. Which one of the 2 cookbooks do we got? You want to pick from? 4 ingredients or Better Home?
Good. What are we eating?
Well, Carol.
Figure it out.
Alright, which cookbook we're using? We're using the...
Better Homes and Garden.
Alright. Flip open to a random page. Oh, no recipe on that one.
Let's go to the next one. Eggs.
Eggs. So we got... We'll ask our...
There's Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Does that get the... We got the... It's not a recipe for the Eggs Benedict. It's just talking about it. The actual recipe on the page is eggs a la king.
That looks interesting.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. Do that.
Well, actually, you're choosing the challenge for me and Laura to make. So I want to thank you for helping out, and we'll let you know how the eggs a la king turn out.
Yeah.
All right. That's all for this week's Recipe Roulette. Join us next time for Exile King, me and Laura for Exile King, and possibly there might be another video with the Carleton students in the future. Peace.